and welcome back to Monster Rancher. My name is Elle, and with me today
is Erin.
And we have a dinosaur that we're all set to abuse.
Yay, dinosaurs.
Where we last left off, we'd explored basically all of our options, and we were going to send him to work for a living. We don't want to. And we can double check the stats. Life and speed probably seem like the two most likely contenders to me.
Yeah. I would say that what makes the most sense to me is either powering up something that's always useful. Life is presumably HP. There's never a game where health isn't important, says the medic. Or, and this would probably make more sense if the stats weren't 2 and 3. Focus in on whatever the high stat is and level that the most. So I would power and speed, or life and speed seem important, I agree. I think the other one we should consider is power. Just sort of in the lean into your strengths way.
Yeah, that makes sense. Let's go speed for now, and then we'll see how we go. Horseback being K. There is the speed. So we can get speed up, intelligence slightly up, power slightly down, and fatigue up by sending him to the circus. Or we can go for the basic up by sending him to the forest. I believe last time you expressed an interest in forest.
I like forest. It's a funny, like the rest of them sound like jobs. Cart, okay, you're carrying a cart. Hunt, hunt for food. Field, till the field. I guess field is sort of similar, but logging, build, mine, mailman, forest. What are you doing in a forest to get speed? How is forest a job as distinct from hunting and logging? Forest.
Let's find out how it's distinct.
Yeah, I find this really funny, and I don't necessarily need to.
Want to try this job? Yeah, sure. Let's find out. Apparently, we send him loose in the forest, and he knocks down an apple tree.
Aww, it's so cute! Oh my god, it's pixel art! It's so adorable!
And it has different outcomes if you succeed, super succeed, or fail.
Pixel art is adorable! Little chubby monster! Oh my god, I love it! It's so cute. Why didn't we just keep games in pixel art? Why did we go to 3D? The 3D's kinda...
Well, you need to get all that hyper-realistic blood.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. I feel like Castlevania's gonna do a better job with pixel art of blood than this game will do with...
Its rendition of blood, yes.
Yeah. No, this is the Pokemon Stadium thing, where it doesn't actually look better because it's more animated.
But it did get us 100 gold, and we got to see what forest was, even if it only gave us 3 additional speed.
Yeah, I feel like that's called gathering.
We're still a week off from the potential Blossom Cup tournament. So, back you go. More forest, or would you like to see something else?
I think it's up to you. I don't have a... Actually, what does Mailman give us? Can we just check that real quick?
Intelligence, double up, skill up, and it's down, fatigue double up.
Alright, that's not a good option because of that, but at some point with one of our monsters, we should do Mailman, but I
Oh
don't think
yeah. I
that
don't think Dino is the species to be the best mailman.
no.
Not
That
going to
seems
stop them from
reasonable.
trying. We did mention that we were looking at a power increase, so how about we put some cards?
Sounds good.
Yes, we want this job. But if we punish him, he'll learn not to cross us. There. Holly, get in the box. Blackjack seems to be relieved. She's very worried about her fate now. But yes, the loyalty went up because we didn't punish him. Alrighty. Tournament day is upon us. They perform worse in like basically any of their attempts at things. That is where the rest comes in. We give them the week off. Yep. We'll currently save this game. And because saves comings for losers, Iron Man mode. Well, I mean, we can just put them on ice, which I will demonstrate right now. We go to the lab. What can I do for you? See ya. Yeah, I don't think he was expecting this. There we go. Now we can get a new monster with no fear. Or we can just bring it back. Nope. Or at least if it does, we're about to find out. Just, yep. So you don't have to run them into the grave to get rid of them. You can just put them on ice. Or if you really like how they're doing, you can combine it for money. But you can't have an active monster to do it. Or you can just straight up delete them. I mean, it's like Digimon. It's just mostly digital stuff, so you can just delete and modify at will. Worked out well for Porygon. Ah, that's interesting. We got a little bit of a loyalty boost from that trip into town. So that would suggest to me that there's a way to game the loyalty system by constantly freezing and bringing them back to life. Outright cheating. Oh, Tournament, maybe. There are 4 monsters in this tournament. We are now one of them. Black Rex has little loyalty now and may act confused. Okay. I mean, we could always not enter the tournament and just work out more. Where's the fun in that? Watch your monster's will level during battle. Basically, the how many moves you can do and for what amount of energy. Monster needs will to act. That's an odd phrasing for that sentence. Don't get KO'd with low will. Use the forfeit button to give up. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now begin the battle! Alright, so we can have a look at what we're up against, and it looks like it's a round robin tournament. Your opponent, Barura, has little loyalty and tends to act confused. Same. The distance between Black Rex and your opponent will decide what acts you can do. Press technique button to perform. Tap to move the technique cursor and tap again to change the technique. Ew. Move monster with the movement buttons. It will not go too close to a wall or an opponent. If an opponent gets too close to your monster, back it off by pressing the Dispel button. Sure. Give Black Rex instruction now? Yes. Good luck! So the way that battles work is you have to be within a distance of where your move is in order to do that move. So if you're too far away, you can't punch them in the face, for example. And as we can see, the Suezo species is more along the lines of skill and intelligence, being sort of the magic kind of class. But we can also just beat its head. Yeah, I mean, they are fairly squishy overall. So, yeah. I am in range of flame. So you see each of these moves down here have their required will to use. And the will does go up if you don't do anything. Yeah, basically. Oh, there we go. We just hit the confusion. Again. There we go. Take that, you giant eyeball. Oh. Black Rex versus Lambar. Try to expend all of Black Rex's will during fights by using it wisely throughout the bout. Cool. Useful. Thank you. Give Black Rex instruction now. Good luck. I know what species that one's mixed with. So it beats us on skill and speed and intelligence. So it's got the brains, but we've got the brawn. And also just straight out miss, as well as being confused on top. That is what the hit percentage in the middle there is for. Like that. Something like that. I can't remember what the dispel button is, but if you get too close, that item icon appears in the center, meaning you can just shove them away for free rather than having to back up. Oh, ran out of time, but we have more life, so we win. This bout ends in friendship. Alrighty, so it's the Battle of the Undefeateds. What? I have to know. Your opponent has high speed. Be precise when striking it. I mean, it does give us the clue that we should be paying attention to when the hit percentage changes, because he's better at dodging, but not by much. Give Black Rex the instruction now? Yes. Good luck. You're gonna have to narrow that down a bit. Dick Gumshoe. Yeah. I know the person you mean. I cannot remember the name. I mean, you got to eat your hamburgers, Apollo. Just looking it up because otherwise the YouTube comments will not be nice. Yeah, there's a wolf right there. It's a like and subscribe. Yeah, that's YouTube's will. I'm sorry, but Emma Sky. Is Emma Sky the person you're thinking of? I mean, you Yeah, there might be something in the translation because I know Phoenix gets a better pun name in Japanese. Oh yeah, we're doing this right now. I couldn't figure out which button it is, so I had to use the mouse. And again, your buttons of choice are Q, E, and L. Black Roxa wins! Wow, that's a bad photo. Use that prize money. Now I can't wait to see Black Rex's fame status. Yes, its fame went up. But and realistically, it's not going to go down from 0. I don't know. Rex seems to be very happy. Black Rex is very tired. Makes sense. When's the next one? Ah, second week of May. As a reward, you may have little arrest as a treat. Want to let it rest this week? Yeah, sure. It woke him up. Week 1 of May in the year 1000. What item do you want to give it this month? Because again, we only feed them once a month. Potato it is. Let's try the fish. We also don't want him getting too fat. Give it this one? Yes. Black Rex as well. So, there. Now, we do have 2 tournaments coming up in June, one of which being the actual official one that matters the most. Everyone puts on a show. This is where you rank up. So what I'm thinking is maybe we do shell out the 2,000 golds for the training for this month. But you told me it can train, so that suggests more than one. Let's go for the more life. No, that is a great ripoff, but still. Meanwhile, we're just going to go inside and watch out like our Netflix queue that's been building up. Got the results of this week's training. Got the results of this week's training. Got the results of this week's training. Black Rex has gotten lost while training. 100 gold to find Black Rex. Yeah, at the very least, give us like half the money back. No, I'll never tell. Hope you find it soon. It's still missing. Well, there goes that first tournament. You find it soon. Well, I mean, you could be out there as well. So could I, but we got stuff to do. Now, let's see. Black Rex return. Don't ever do that again, okay, Black Rex? I'm so relieved. Good, there's an official tournament this week. You take him out to the field, you let him run around a bit, you go home and eat your dinner, and it's like, was there something else I was meant to do today? Seems a bit vulnerable. Rex seems a bit vulnerable. If it gets KO'd, it may die. Very tired. Yeah, I think that kind of backfired a bit. But I'm not completely heartless. Only mostly. Yeah, we just go pick up a new one from the pound. Hmm. Then you feed it potatoes or nothing, and you send it to work repeatedly till it dies again. No, that just sounds like capitalism. You eat potatoes, you go to work until you die. Yeah, fair. Well, it did get lost, so it deserves a reward for putting up with everyone on the on the road trip. I mean, that just seems like a waste of meat. Fair enough. Hmm. Well, let's have a look at what Mailman does for us. See, now he knows better. Now it's a shame that he feels tired because we kind of need to get into this tournament. Well, have to go. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I would feel better with Will Smith by my side. Hmm. But Monster does need Will to act. Barrel. Don't know if that's much better. Ladies and gentlemen, we're in the battle. Ah, he's learning. It just remembers us from the last tournament where we just KO'd it rather than getting it to a timeout victory. Black Rex versus Lambar. All right, what do you got for us? Try to extend all of Black Rex's will during fights by using it wisely throughout the bout. Now that seems like it could be very easily misread if you only read the first part. Use it all up by using it wisely. Yes, give instruction now. News, I figured out what the dispel button does. Well, the key for it anyway. We're not off to a great start, but we're recovering. So it looks like when you get confused, you're basically staggered, so your hit percentage goes way up or down, as the case may be. Oh, last second KO. Rex versus Sem. Give instruction now. Jelly Golem. That's an unfortunate mix. Good defense, though. Just keep him at range because he doesn't have a third stat. Or skill, I should say. Of course, we need to be able to hit with it. Oh, does not look good for Homestar Runner. Although he has used all his energy, we're out of time. Boo. Ah, we only get the runner-up prize money. Fame status from 12 goes to 17. Neat. Too bad you didn't win, but we did our best. I don't know, did you? Just a little bit, yeah. Want to encourage your monster? Okay, I did get away with punishing it last time. Seems to be relieved. Not too hard on your monster. Rex will pass out. Is that like the command word to want to let it rest? Well, at least we have plenty of time before the next tournament. Let it rest again. Now, the first week of August. Which item do we want to give it? Some fish. Rex is very well, and I believe it will continue to be well on the next episode.